Mississippi in general is a great place, but it's hard to beat little country towns. I've been here all my life and everybody knows me and I know everybody. And we all try to help one another. It's kind of like a Mayberry, I guess you could call it. When something like this happens, people come from everywhere, you know, to help.
We had sandbagging operations, and I don't know, we did thousands and thousands of sandbags. But the neatest thing was it was never an issue about help.
We got on Facebook one day and they were saying, we need people sandbagging at the elevator. Next thing I know, we're down there, we've got over 30 trucks out there, and it is serious. Everybody's doing manual labor.
Here you are, a librarian, and I'm out there, you know, filling up sandbags day after day. And there were people that were in their 70s and 80s, and we just could not believe what workers this community had.
We bagged almost 6 miles of road. I've lived all over the state, and some of the nicest people and helping people that I've lived anywhere.
Me being a deputy, I was out in the middle of it. I got to see communities come together. I saw kids from Vicksburg. I saw kids from Rolling Fork, you know, coming from Greenville, you know, helping. And not only kids, people. If they couldn't fill a sandbag, they were bringing cookies, they were bringing sandwiches, water, you know, whatever. It was an experience that I'll remember the rest of my life.
Even though we were all hurting and all needing some help, we still found ways to give. We had people calling in donations to where we could feed families that were flooded out. Just some loving people that loved on us and helped us through.
We had people come from South Mississippi that had no connections to this community at all, but they came and worked hard.
The human spirit is good. I think that's a natural God-given instinct, is to help your neighbors, to be good people. Someone told a guy an hour away from here that I was having trouble with my levee, and he found out I was in trouble, and he said, when it's dry enough to haul dirt, you call me and I'm gonna send the excavator and the dump truck. And so he, I get emotional thinking, I didn't know him from Adam. You know, he just knew we needed some help.
People were checking on us every day, every day. I really didn't know the Valley Park community very well. I mean, I knew like on an acquaintance, but man, there's some good folks around us. Really good folks.
She gave me these jeans they got on now. They gave my daughter some clothes. I don't know her name, she's the vet I go to. She helped. I appreciate that.
When you see people that you've grown up with, I've grown up with a lot of these older people. They treated me like they were their own. We pulled up and Mr. Percy's yard was still dry. So we pulled up in the boat. He gets out and he has his old black rubber boots on, his breeches tucked down in his boots. And he looked like somebody that had never been there since he was a kid. And he goes to the front yard of the house and there's a swing in the front yard. And when he gets there to that swing, he spins around and he sits down and he puts his arm up on the back of that swing like it was dry ground everywhere and he was at home.
I've seen a picture of you that I think...
Sitting in a swing.
Yeah, is it Mr. Way?
Mr. Way, and
yeah.
Ed.
Yeah.
All of us together then.
That's quite a picture.
Yeah.
That was one of the best moments that you could see somebody so happy to get home. He said, Eddie, this is all I got. I got to come home.
I did hear this comment out of some people well, if y'all been through this, why do you keep going back? Why do you not just leave, you know? And that's probably the one thing that I wish people had a better understanding of what home is. That home is hard to get past that.
I've got a T-shirt made that said, "Why don't you just move?" And I say, you know, this is my home and moving's not an option.
It's home, and it's always gonna be home. Whether we have to fight the flood every year or whether they come in and help us, it's still gonna always be home.
What's the most important thing you wish people knew about the flood?
I wish they knew how emotional, I call it, you know, if you've been in war and everything, you have PTSD, or a lot of first responders have it because of stuff they've seen. I have PTSD, post-traumatic flood disorder.
Mainly the biggest things that I want to be told about the flood is the forming of the Finish the Pumps. The people who came together to stand up united, who wanted their story told.
I don't think people quite understand when you really put your voice out there, you can make a difference. You can.
If those pumps would have been in place, we still would have a flood, but not near the magnitude of water and the devastation to the farming, to the people, to the wildlife.
In Sharkey County, we wouldn't have had a county road go under. We wouldn't have had one home displaced.
A lot of my friends, they call it the forgotten backwater flood. I don't dwell on the past or worry about it. I learn from it, hopefully, and go forward. There's nothing I can do about the past.
There's a time to just sit down and realize just what really is important. You flood, you lose your stuff. And that's what it is, it's just stuff.
We're gonna make it. God will take care of us.
I would like to say that the people here endure.